Well, we are now at the Rialto Beach parking area. Rialto Beach is right next to LaPush, Washington, and so we're going to make a little hike today out onto the beach. This is a very nice parking lot area for anybody, for day campers or for hikers who would like to go up the coast. There's great access to the coast for beach hiking, and so lots of information can be found on the internet about that. But today we're going to go out on the beach and see what we can find. We can find agates, or we can find whatever interesting rocks. This is Rialto Beach. To the south is the LaPush, Washington area. It's about an hour before high tide, which can be about 8 feet. But the beach is pretty well open. It's a great place to come, high tide, low tide. It's a sand and rock strewn beach that you can hike for miles all the way up. You see quite a few sea stacks off the coast up there toward the point. The beach is really beautiful today, even though it's a little bit overcast, possibly a little bit of showers. The beach is awesome to walk on and enjoy. The surf is great today too. Out here in Rialto Beach, the beach is really littered with all kinds of basalt rock beds. But now and then what you will find a few pieces of Orbicular Jasper, which is really difficult to find, almost as obscure or difficult as agates are on the beach. But you might find these a little bit more prevalently. This is an Orbicular Jasper. It has the little orbs all over it. And so different various sizes of it. I found 2 or 3 pieces already this morning. But a great little find.
The rock beds on Rialto Beach are amazing. They literally cover the beach, but they are primarily filled with basalt and very little quartz and very little of other types of jaspers or other kind of rocks. The surf action on the beach is amazing also, so it provides for great tumbling of whatever rock types are on the beach. And so it's a great time to be walking or hiking up the beach to enjoy the rocks and the surf, and especially as you look up the beach, all the sea stacks that are very prolific further up the beach.
So for the last hour and a half I've been looking out here on Rialto Beach. It's a really basically a gray basalt environment. 95% of all the rocks are basalt. I have picked up a significant handful of Orbicular Jasper. There's quite a bit of that on the beach compared to anything else that might be interesting. I found a little bit of that. I have not found any pieces of agate yet, any agate stones, but the Orbicular Jasper has been pretty prolific, and so I can find a piece of that about every minute or two out there as I walk through the gravel beds. So it's a beautiful day. I recommend coming out here if you just enjoy the walk up the beach. Well, I've hiked up Rialto Beach almost 2 miles, maybe 1.75 miles, and came up to all the way up to these sea stacks up here. And a little bit beyond that, you can zoom in, you can see the hole in the wall. And so this is a destination many hikers come up. At high tide's not advised to go into that area, but at low tide you can definitely go up in there and look around. There's a lot of areas to look at low tide. So this is a lot of beautiful sea stacks up almost 2 miles up Rialto Beach. Well, I made it all the way to the hole in the wall, and I'm at the end of the beach that I want to go today, at the end of the hike. And so I'm going to head back to the parking area, come about 2 miles down the beach. I found pockets full of Orbicular Jasper, loads of rocks, but I didn't find a single agate down here. And so I'm sure they're out here, but they're very, very difficult to find, and lots of other stuff is good to find. But it's a beautiful day. Oh, it's an awesome hike. It's about 2 miles up this way to the sea stacks, to where the hole in the wall is, and just a beautiful view out into the Pacific Ocean. Have a great day. Well, I'm walking back to the parking lot, and I think this is the only agate I will find today. It's very translucent, it's very opaque, and so I believe it's an agate. It's the only one I've got today. It's very small. But it was a great day out here. If you'd like to know more information about beach combing, like to be able to go on some hikes like this, just look at my website. That's PNW for Pacific Northwest, pnwbeachcombing.com. And you get lots of information about other field reports and other locations where you can find lots of agates or sea glass. Thank you.